Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. I'm Matt, that's Alonso. We're gonna give you some DVD recommendations for this week. One really big one out, one not so big, but probably should see them both. You wanna go first?
Sure, yeah. People scoff about the idea that we're even talking about physical media anymore, but if you have been trying to come up with an excuse to buy a 4K system for your home, which a lot of people really swear by, it's theatrical level picture and sound if you can get all the components together. Blade Runner 2049 is out today, and that's the kind of thing you want to pop in to show off your system. It's a gorgeous movie, obviously. I think it's a smart movie, and it took people by surprise, I think, because obviously Blade Runner was originally the 1982 film was a flop when it opened in theaters, amassed a massive cult status in the years since then, and so a return to that well, I don't know that everybody was quite ready to what to expect, but I think they do it successfully. They raise some of the interesting issues from the first film and take them in new directions, and they kind of take a deeper dig into that world. But the cinematography by the great name just flew right out of my head when I needed to say it. The guy, Christie's favorite, he shoots everything. Y'all know, it's in the comments. Anyway, that guy and extraordinary production design make this just one of the great technical achievements of 2017, but also wonderful performances from Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford continuing his, should we call it the victory lap tour?
Yeah.
of reviving old characters. So yeah, Blade Runner 2049 out in all formats today, but 4K, especially if you are that into cinema quality sound and picture in your home.
Yeah, the thing that I'm excited about is that this movie didn't do huge box office at the time.
Or the first one or the new one?
The new one, right? Yeah. The new one did not do that well. And so my understanding, based on rumors that I'm just making up, is that the next version of the home video release will have a really bored sounding narration from Ryan Gosling.
Oh, there you go.
That's the one that's gonna make everyone go bananas.
Roger Deakins is the name I couldn't remember, sorry.
Everyone's gonna go crazy over the movie because then they'll realize how brilliant it is because it added in a much needed narration.
Right, yes, if Denis Villeneuve is smart, he'll come up with 5 different director's cuts over the next couple of decades.
And then everyone will realize
that will
how
cement the movie's reputation. So,
all right. So my pick for this week was a movie, kind of a smaller movie that I think caught a lot of us off guard. Happy Death Day.
Oh, fun!
Which was kind of a teen slasher movie crossed with Groundhog Day. A young woman in college, Tree Gelman, played by Jessica Roth, gets killed very early on in the movie and then wakes up the next day and goes through the day again.
You say wakes up the same day.
Well, I'm sorry, wakes up, you're right. Wakes up the same day, same almost stranger boy in her room, and she goes through her same day. Oh, right, she's in his room. Yes.
Because there's a walk of shame element here.
And so she kind of goes through that day with deja vu and then gets killed again and then wakes up in the room again and it goes, and then it's, look, is it a knockoff of Groundhog Day? Yes. Is it a kind of silly slasher movie? Yes, but it's very fun. It's far smarter than I think anyone would really expect a movie like this to be.
The trailers were not promising, I remember, but it was fun. It's a fun movie.
Very, very good. People should definitely watch it. Does it get a little goofy at the end? Yeah, but this was a lot of fun. You're jumping a lot. You actually get really invested in whether or not Tree's gonna figure this out and actually manage to survive. I like this a lot, I think we all did, so it's out on DVD. This is a good one to, if you've not watched it before, have some friends over, it's a really good time.
Definitely, and if you like binging TV on Blu-ray, season 3 of Better Call Saul just came out as well, and that's just some of the best TV out right now, and that's saying a lot in this generation.
Yeah, also, I'm gonna point out, this is one of my favorite things to do because it's out on a digital early release. Movies that you don't dare pay the money to go see, but are out now. Geostorm.
Woo woo! Geostorm, yeah.
I am gonna watch Geostorm this week, and it's gonna be glorious.
You're gonna watch the shit out of it.
Exactly.
That's how you watch.
Because I think Christy and I are picking. There's 2 movies screening this week on the same night.
Right.
Den of Thieves and
12 month. 12 hours, 12 something. It's not 13 hours.
Right.
Like all the ads look like 13
Right.
hours, but it's 12 something.
So we are not watching Den of Thieves.
Oh, it's Gerard Butler in January.
So I'm going to watch Geostorm instead.
Okay, well, you're right.
Because
12 strong.
12 strong. Because, I got to get my shitty Gerard Butler movie somehow. And it's easier to do it in the comfort of my own home.
Well, he doesn't play a soccer coach in this one, so that's a plus.
In which one?
Well, in either of them, but not in Geostorm for sure.
What about a Machine Gun Preacher?
Maybe. I can't say for sure.
Machine Gun Preacher, that should have been a much more fun movie.
Almost every Gerard Butler movie should be a much more fun movie, but that's a story for another day.
Exactly. All right, thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week with maybe some good DVDs and some bad streaming movies to watch.